This is my wife, Amber. I'm Terry. This is our 6-year-old daughter, Shyanne, and our 2-year-old daughter, Nevaeh.
Shyanne Osmond is like any other 6-year-old little girl. She plays with her sister and, of course, enjoys those video games. But her activities are limited as Shyanne has a serious condition that is extremely rare and known as arterial venous malformation.
This disease, it's basically a tumor. It's an entanglement of arteries and veins in her face that blood bypasses capillaries, so it's not getting filtered out and sent back through her body dirty instead of clean. The tumor will continue to grow as it has been doing since she was born. It's, as you see her lip, it's about 5 times the size it should be right now, and if it should pop open, she'd bleed out in like 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes. She had no blood left in her body. And it's very little known about it, so we just try to control it through multiple surgeries, as there is no cure.
Arterial venous malformation, or known as AVM, affects only about 1% of the population. And when Shyanne was first born, she did have a discoloration on her lip, which was told by doctors was just a birthmark. But as she aged, the lip grew with her, and Amber and Terry went in search for answers.
And we made repeat visits to the hospital, and they still says port wine stain. They went to a hemoglobin birthmark, and it continued to grow. And we're like, no, it's not right. So, as of just 2014, in June, we had all of our files sent down to Harvard Medical in Boston, and they come back confirmed it was a arterial venous malformation, and they wanted us in Boston, but unfortunately we can't afford to go to the US, so they recommend Toronto as the only place in Canada that can basically help her, and that's why we're here now.
The family got their appointments with Sick Kids Hospital and immediately got on an airplane and moved from Fernie, British Columbia to Burlington. But now they're left here in this hotel room, uprooted permanently in order to keep Shyanne alive.
We came here at 4 suitcases, 3 duffel bags, and we have to start completely from scratch because we can't go back. We have to stay here for weekly visits, surgery. Surgery start one tomorrow on the 20th, embolization, then a big surgery on the 22nd, then regular visits back to the hospital. So start from fresh.
Shyanne begins her lifelong journey of surgeries this week, and for her family and friends back home, as well as supporters, a Facebook page called Smiles for Shyanne has been set up to help raise awareness, share her story, and support for Terry and Amber.
If we can get word spread out through Chyanne's page on Facebook, then we can get maybe there's doctors elsewhere that know more about the condition as well. If they can help Shyanne or help another family somewhere in the world with the same condition, then we're getting somewhere. It's so rare that awareness needs to get out there. And if you guys can help us get the awareness out, we'd appreciate it.
But for now, the Osmonds stay close together and await the battles ahead, hoping their beautiful little girl can once again live a normal, healthy life.
What can you say to a person with an invisible disease? Basically, the only thing you can say is, I believe you. I mean, her lip has been growing with her since birth, and they tell us that if nothing was done, they can't guarantee what the consequences would be. Like I said, she can bleed out so fast, it can grow the size of a watermelon by the time she hits puberty. They have no choice but to take action on it, but unfortunately there's little known about AVM, so a lot of it's just experimental.
For Halton Insider, I'm Kristin.